Welcome to Reckless Paradise, everyone. I'm your host, Marissa, and I'm here with my co-host, Dystro. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Thursday, everybody. It's the 20th of October already. I am, crying over here because spooky season's almost done.
But yeah, it's crazy that, we started this in January and we're already in October, almost into November already.
I know, it's been almost a whole freaking year since we started this podcast, and I actually just looked before we started recording this. This will be our 61st episode on YouTube.
Nice.
Wow, and we're going strong. We're doing good. Everything's going good. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I've had a pretty rough week. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little rough. But you know what? We're pushing through. Every day is a new day, and that's how I look at it. So tomorrow is a new day, but here we are tonight. It's podcast night. I always look forward to the podcast nights, to be honest. Probably my favorite time of the week, even though we do it twice a week. I just love it, it's like a little job, but we're not getting paid for it, and it's not like an actual legitimate job.
But I mean, hey, there's podcasters out there that do this for just free, and they just do it for the hell of it. So
I just want to become a radio host someday. That's my dream right there. Just become a radio host, be able to play my own music, take people's requests, that kind of thing. I just want to do that. I want to fucking move to Montreal and just fucking do that.
right.
Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Thursday. Thank you guys for joining tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. It's gonna be a really mouth-watering episode, to say the least.
My mouth already is watering.
Mine too. I gotta grab my freaking snack over here. So, in honor of spoopy season, we are doing another top 10 list, but this is a little bit different. We're doing our top 10 favorite candies of all time. This is probably a really fucking hard list, I'd say, for both of us.
Yeah, because just before we started recording and so that I had to change my lineup just a little bit because there was some honorable mentions and stuff like that, but it's some of those honorable mentions might be in your list, not on mine, and then vice versa and stuff. So it's I can tell the off rip our lists can be completely different. So
yeah, lately our lists have not been the same, and I said that in the last top 10 episode we did. Our lists have just not been the same lately.
I mean, yeah, it's just because we have different opinions, and different opinions is good because it's some people will be like, well, I think this is number one, and it's well, I think this is number one. It's it doesn't matter. It's just our lists. It's just we're just here to just give our list and give our opinions, and and stuff like that. And it's if people don't like it, sorry. That's what I'm just gonna say. Just be hey, sorry.
Right, I get that. And that's completely valid. But yeah, we're just here giving off our top 10 favorite candies of all time. Let's fucking go. So, as you guys may already know, with our top 10 lists, you know the drill. We go from 10 to 1, and obviously honorable mentions as well. And then we explain why we picked what we picked. So, without further ado, who the fuck's going first?
I was gonna say, who went last time on top?
I don't even fucking remember.
I think I went last time, I think. So I'll let you go first.
Okay.
I think, but
yeah.
could be wrong.
I'll fucking go first. Alright. I can fucking swallow what I'm eating here.
Those snow cats.
Shush.
I said snow cats, by the way.
Oh my god.
It's furry little white cats. It's just
Okay. So I'm gonna start with my honorable mentions first. I've got only 3. I narrowed it down to 3 just because yes.
Time.
I put Twizzlers, I put Milk Duds, and I put the Juicy Drop Pops. And now they even got Juicy Drop Taffy. I've had both. I'm just gonna put that out there. I've had both. So I guess you can include that as well. It's just all in one. It's the same brand, same company, that kind of thing. Basically anything that's Juicy Drop brand. Juicy
Mhm.
Drop Pops, Juicy Drop Taffy, all that stuff. Even the gummies now. I think they got gummies too now. It's all
Mhm.
good. All right, so now for my official list. All right, so number 10, I put Sugar Babies. Number 9, I put those Jelly Belly jelly beans, not the Bean Boozled challenge. Fuck that challenge. I've done that 3 times in my life. I hated it. We're not going with that. Just the regular Jelly Belly brand jelly beans. They're really good.
Mhm.
Number 8 is Ferrero Rocher chocolates. A little bit fancy. Number 7 is Hershey Kisses. Number 6 is Almond Joy chocolate bars. Number 5 are peanut M&Ms. Number 4 are Reese's peanut butter cups. Number 3 are sour Skittles. Number 2 are Sour Patch Kids, and number 1 is Snow Caps. Thanks, Dystro. You gave it away.
Well, I kind of figured.
I'm eating them right now. I got 2 boxes of them. I'm only on my first one.
We had like I think 2 in common on the top 10 list.
Right.
It was the Sour Patch Kids and then the Skittles, and I think M&Ms too. So 3, I should say.
Oh, okay. Oops.
What peanut M&Ms or what M&Ms did you have?
I had the peanut M&Ms, the one in the yellow bag.
Okay, so yeah, I have like 3 of those. Like we have 3 in common with those. It's like our list is not too far off, but it's not the exact same. But okay, so mine, I have 7 honorable mentions, but I'm probably just gonna say a few of them. I have Airheads, Three Musketeers. Do you remember the candy called Dots?
Yes.
That's
Fuck.
in there. And Swedish Fish.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about those.
Those things were good, but it's just it's like it's not very memorable for some people. But yeah, we're here now. So my top 10. Number 10 is Laffy Taffy. Number 9 is Butterfingers. Number 8 is Starburst. Number 7 is Snickers. 6 for me was Sour Patch Kids. Number 5 was Nerds. Number 4 was Smarties. 3 was Peanut M&Ms. 2 was Skittles. And my number 1 was the Krabby Patty gummies.
Oh, no. I forgot. Fuck. Oh, man. Fucking Christ. I forgot a couple of them. I completely forgot to put Butterfinger somewhere on that. Now, with me, I'm not a big fan of chocolate bars. Like, I don't like Milky Way. I don't like Snickers. I don't like Three Musketeers. I've never had Babe Ruths. I want to try them. But, like, I'm not a fan of, like, caramel. I like caramel a little bit, but, like, I'm not crazy for it in, like, a chocolate bar, so to speak. Yeah, so I'm kind of mad I didn't put Butterfinger, though. That is probably, like, oh, it's so good just thinking about it. Like, fuck. Now, the Swedish Fish, I used to get those on Halloween a lot.
Yeah, I remember those.
They're
Like
so
I would
good.
always have them like for like summertime and stuff like that.
Fuck. Now, have you ever had sugar babies?
I think I have, but I don't even remember anymore.
So the packaging is like a yellow box or bag. You can get the little hand bags for Halloween. Like they hand out the little bag size ones. It's in a yellow packaging. It's basically like a chewy caramel kind of candy, and it tastes like chocolate too a little bit. Those were my literal favorites growing up as a kid. Um, Now, mind you, this list is just of all time, not just from childhood, but this is like of all time. I love sugar babies. I can't eat them much anymore because I find them hard on my mouth. And I've got wisdom teeth now, so I gotta be careful. So, like, I love them things so much. It reminds me of my grandparents because like every time I went to the Dollar Tree when I was a kid with my grandparents, they'd let me pick out anything I wanted. And my papa, who I had mentioned in the previous episode, when we did their simple plan stuff, my papa knew I loved sugar babies, so he would always get me them, and they're so fucking good. I haven't had those in forever, man. Oh, you gotta try them. They're so good.
I think I've had them before, but it's just been a while since
It's been a while.
I knew you were going to say that, but it's just been a while since I think I've had them, or it's just like I was just a dumb kid. I just don't remember. So I could be probably missing out on like the best thing in the world, but it's just like I just don't know what they like would be like for me because I'm not a huge caramel person. Like I can withstand some caramel, but it's just like I'm like, okay, I'm not like the huge fan of it. My mom, on the other hand, she loves caramel. Like,
Yeah, I have to be in the mood for it.
yeah, it's like you have to be in the mood for it. Yeah. So it's just like, I'm just not, it's like, I usually probably like in the mood for like something sweet and something on uh, like that'll give me not a sugar crash or anything, but just like, keep me, uh, energized and stuff like that. And it's like Skittles and Sour Patch Kids and stuff like that. It's like Starburst, for example. It's like those three like would make my sugar go up, yes, but it's like it'll keep me hyper and keep me awake.
Oh my god. Now with me, if you can kind of tell by my list, like my top three, well, besides the snow caps, I love
Uh-huh.
sour candy. I love Sour Patch Kids and Sour Skittles. That's like my 2 and 3 right there. Where did you put Sour Patch Kids on yours?
6.
Oh, okay. Damn, I put it as like number 2 because that's like not only my favorite, but it's also one of my dad's favorites. And my dad's not a big sweets person, but he likes Sour Patch Kids. We used to well, we still kind of do. We eat them on the go. Like when we're going hunting and stuff, we'll pick up like a pack of them and we'll eat them like while we're looking for whatever we're hunting for. So, yeah, they're pretty good. I love them. I've had the originals, I've had the tropical ones, I've had the extreme sour ones. They're all good. I love them all. But man, they're addicting as hell.
And it's like a little sidebar here. It's like Marissa, like what I was like, what it was like a few days ago. She had Sour Patch Kids, and she had a hot bowl of what was it? Like it was like it was rice and broccoli. Was it like a cheddar like
Yeah, I
broccoli
got it
rice
from Dollar General. Also, I think you mean I had sour Skittles the other day.
or sour Skittles? I should say. Sorry. So it was sour Skittles and that, and she says to me like via private DMs and stuff like that she goes, "I can't feel my tongue," and I go and I send her a gif of Red Fox from Sanford and Son, and going, "You big dummy."
They're so good though. Like that's the thing. Sour candies are super addicting for me. Like I can suck on them like forever. Oh well, don't take that out of context, people. Um.
Just see my face. Whoa.
Anyways, you know what I mean. I can fucking eat them sour candies forever. Like I love them. It's like if you were to put something sour in front of me and put something spicy in front of me, I'm gonna go for the sour thing. I hate spicy stuff. I absolutely hate it.
Whereas, see, like I'm trying to build up my spicy tolerance and stuff like that now. Like just the other day, I had some buffalo chicken pizza,
Yes, sir.
and it was stuffed crust too.
Oh fuck yeah.
You
I've
almost,
had
you almost made me spit. Oh fuck yeah! Uh,
um,
so Starburst, huh?
Starburst. Okay, I'm actually not crazy for Starburst. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not crazy for them. I only like maybe 2 flavors: the orange and the yellow. That's the only flavors I like.
Yeah, it's like I like I said, like with one of the other candies, like the Swedish fish, for example, it's like I would have to be in like the mood for them.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like okay, it's just there, so it's like I'm not a
Now,
diehard
like,
fan for them.
if you fucking put a pink starburst in front of me, I'm literally gonna throw it at your face. I hate pink starbursts. They're like the worst. Red is okay. Red's mediocre, but orange and yellow are the way to go for me.
She picks it up, she looks at it, and she goes, "Yeah."
Blink.
Ow!
Like, what the fuck was that for?
The fuck? um, what was your number 5?
Number 5, I put peanut M&Ms.
Okay, so that's my number 3.
Okay, so we kind of, on the same page with that.
Mhm.
I love peanut M&Ms more than any kind of M&M out there.
Reach sister.
I've had most of the M&M flavors out there. I've had the peanut, the original peanut butter. I've
Mhm,
had, I think it was like a pretzel one. I've had a
mhm.
fudge brownie one. I had a caramel one. And again, I'm not crazy for caramel. But yeah, the peanut ones have always been my go-to. I like that crunch with the peanut, and it's just the
Yeah.
M&Ms are bigger. I like
Mhm.
them like that. Like they're so good.
It's like the toss up between like the fudge brownie one and the peanut ones. It's like if you gave me both of those and stuff like that, I'd be like, hey, can I just have both instead of one?
They're both good. Yeah, I like the
Yeah, they're
fudge
really
brownie
good.
ones too. That's like a really close tie right there between the two.
Hmm. For sure.
Oh my god. Um. So, what was your number one?
The Krabby Patty gummies.
Ah, those are good too. Those are fucking amazing. I haven't had those in what feels like forever, actually. I used to get them. Actually, I didn't remember getting them for Halloween. Actually, believe it or not, for whatever reason. But I used to get them at the Dollar Tree when I was a kid. That was like another thing I used to pick up was those. I just like because like I was a huge SpongeBob fan as a kid, as y'all might already know.
Mm.
Um, yeah, like they were so fucking good. I feel bad I didn't put them on my list.
It's it's a candy that it's like it's memorable for kind of some of the, like wrong reasons because it's like it only comes out like at specific times. It's not like in every like all year round thing.
Right.
It's like you have it for Halloween, you can have it for Christmas. You know.
Yeah, they even
It's
have different colored ones too. They had multicolored ones at one point.
Yeah, like I saw like a huge bag of them like for Halloween last year or something like that. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the hell? So,
They even had ones that where they were shaped like Christmas trees, like the buns were
hmm
shaped like Christmas trees.
hmm
So that was for like Christmas and stuff. I've seen Valentine's Day ones as well. I wanted to go get some now. God damn. Oh my god, they're so good.
this is where the salivating part comes in.
Oh yeah, just bring it in, bring them on in. Um, my number one was snow caps, as I'm sure you already know, but to the public, snow caps. So they're also known in the past as non-perils or something like that. Basically what it is, it's these semi-sweet chocolate little pieces, and they're covered in like white little dotted like sprinkles. It's so fucking good. Now, the ones I used to get, they were about the size of a quarter. Each of these little chocolate pieces were a size of a quarter. Now, the ones I have are more the size of a chocolate chip. These are like miniature snow caps. And they're just as good. They taste the same. They're just in tiny little bite sized form. They have been one of my favorites for a very, very long time. And for a long time, I couldn't find them in stores anymore. Um, I used to get them upstate New Yorkers, you'll know what I'm talking about here. I used to get them at Stewart's, which is a gas station only known in upstate New York. I used to get them there. But I hadn't seen them in forever. So like I kind of was like, damn, maybe they stopped making them. Maybe they went out of style, like that kind of thing. They weren't the in thing anymore. And then all of a sudden, I well, we have a convenience store up here where I live, about 3 miles from my house. And when they opened in like 2020, I started going down there and stuff. And as of last year, I found the snow caps that I was looking for. I found them. They were selling them there. They come in a box now. They come in like little boxes. They're $2 a piece up here, and I was so fucking happy. It's like my inner childhood heart was like screaming. I had finally found my favorite candy of all time once again. And now I'm just like afraid to like lose touch in them. Like, you know what I mean? Like lose contact with them. Like I need them. I'm
It's like
tempted to order a whole fucking case of them now.
it's funny because like I think I've had them before, but this was like many years ago, like when I was still living in Tennessee, and the theater in my town, they had snow caps. They had like Mike and Ike's. They had snow caps. They had dots. They had Milky Ways. They had candies for like a movie theater, and it was like a pretty good like size too. Like it was like and me and my mom and stuff like that like try to like save some money on our end. We tried we would sneak like candy into the theater, and it's like because we would go to like like the Dollar General or something like that, and just be like, okay, we're gonna get a Mike and Ike, and she would always get it's like, oh, Good and Plenty. She would get that, and she would have it in her purse or like and stuff like that. Like I would have my Mike and Ike's in like a pocket or something, and it's like I just try not to make too much noise because like it's like and it's just like shut up, So it's like that's what we would do, and it's like now it's like like I could just go get snacks from the movie theater. I'm like, okay. It's like it's so expensive though at the fucking theater.
I bet. I myself have never been to a movie theater, unfortunately. That's going to change, though, hopefully, in the future. And whoever's watching, you know who you
Hmm.
are. But yeah, so snow caps. I fucking love them things. I'm so scared that I'm going to lose contact with these little things. They're so good.
It's
So
not like
good.
they're gonna go away for a whole summer.
Well, the thing is, like, all my favorite childhood snacks are disappearing now. Like, the Lunchables that had the fucking candy pizza in them. Like, they're gone. I can't find them where I live. It sucks. Like, I fucking love those things. But yeah, like, I don't know. Anyways, moving on. We're taking up too much time on one fucking snack. Now, what's another one we should talk about from your list?
um,
Pick a
how
good
about
one.
nerds?
Nerds. Okay. Those two I have to be in the mood for. Um, I remember when Halloween came around, they had these like special edition orange ones.
Hmm.
Those were my favorite growing up. Now, have you ever had the nerds like chewy rope thing?
I've had those like every summer when I was in Tennessee still.
We have them up. Well, we had them. I think we still have them up here at our convenience store. They're not bad. It's just like I said, I have to be in the mood for nerds. It's not something I can eat all the time.
Hmm. Yeah, I totally understand that. Sorry, I was drinking some water.
Because you a
And
thirsty hoe.
shut up. So, hey, I gotta stay hydrated on this, okay? Gotta have the
Gotta
voice
stay
like like
hydrated. Okay, continue.
it's like I gotta stay hydrated. I can't sound like this, okay? Can't sound like that. So, so, so it's funny because every summer, like when I would go to like the pool and stuff like that, and like I'd be like there's like not like a food stand, but it was just like a little like lunch area and stuff like that, and they would have like nachos, they would have like drinks and stuff like that, and it was just like you get like candy and stuff like that, and they like it was like $1.50 for like a Nerd's chewy rope. It wasn't like that bad price, and it was like a pretty good size chewy rope too. So it was just like and like I would always get nachos or a hot dog or both because it's like like I was a kid at the time, and it's like I had to fill up and stuff like that. But it's like I would wait, before you have to go swimming, because then it's like your stomach's like, oh no,
Right.
So
Oh
so
my
like
god.
I'd have both of those and then like a drink or something, and then I'd be good for like the rest of the day until I go home.
Right.
So
Yeah, nerds I have to be in the mood for, like I can't eat them all the time. I did like them once in a while when I got them for Halloween. I remember I'd take some with me to school the next day, like with my lunch.
mhm.
Honestly, at this point, I think we all knew in school that as soon as Halloween hit, the next several weeks, everybody's bringing in candy to school.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
But the
Oh,
problem
for
was my
sure.
parents fucking limited me to how much candy I could have in a day. They're like, okay, you can only have 5 pieces of candy a day. Oh yeah, bullshit about that. I'm fucking smuggling some upstairs in my room. We literally had to act like we were fucking drug dealers. Literally, that's how it was back in my day, like when I was a kid. Like we were only
Back
allowed
in
to
my
have like 5 pieces of candy a day, except for the weekends. I think it was like a little bit more on the weekends. I don't know. I don't know why my parents did that. I think they just thought because it makes us hyper. Like in reality, candy doesn't really make me hyper. Soda does, but candy don't. Um, but yeah, like we really had to act like we were fucking drug dealers. We had to smuggle that shit.
It's like, hey man, you got that stuff? It's like, yeah, I got that stuff. And he hands you like a fucking Butterfinger.
Butterfinger for a fucking package of Skittles. Oh
Yo man, you got
god.
the Skittles? You got those Skittles? It's like, yeah man, I got that Butterfinger for you though.
Hey, yo, that's not the Skittles I want, man. I want those sour Skittles, man.
You got the purple kind?
The fucking tropical ones. Oh fucking Christ. Oh my god. All right, we got time to talk about one more. Whose list do you want to go from? Mine or yours?
Let's go from yours because we,
Okay. Let's go with Ferrero Rocher chocolates. Now, these suckers I haven't had. Oh god, since last year for Valentine's Day. At the time, I was with my ex. He knew those were my favorites. Actually, well, they were one of my favorites because if you see my list, I've got other chocolates on this list. But at the time, they were my favorite. He knew they were my favorite, so he'd always get me them for Valentine's Day. They're basically these chocolates, like they're really expensive. They're these
Mm,
chocolates that are wrapped in like a gold foil, and they have like a paper cup on a cup like that you'd see in a Reese's peanut butter cup. Um,
mm,
they had in a different assortment, like they had different kinds. Like the one I had, it was like I think it was like a 12 pack of them, and there was like 3 different kinds. There was hazelnut filled, there was like coconut filled, I believe, as well, and there was one more. Now I gotta look it up because that's gonna fucking bug me. But man, them things were my fucking life for a long time, and I'm actually craving them right now. I love Ferrero Rocher; they're so good. Um, yeah, they had the hazelnut ones. This is the coconut ones, and I believe this one's a dark fudge. I'm looking. I'm looking. Um, you can like. Have you ever had them, Daisho? Have you had them before?
I've had them before. It's like there's like so many different like chocolate brands out there. Like Ferrero Rocher is a good one. Also the Restless Toffers ones are pretty.
Yes. Fuck.
Yes.
I forgot to put them on my list. I used to get those for Christmas all the time.
My mom's like a huge fan of those,
My
and
dad loves them.
my mom's also a big fan of the Queen Anne ones.
Okay, I think I've heard of those too.
It's like it's chocolate, but it's like on the inside there's like uh cherry, and then there's
Yep.
cherry, a blueberry, I think there's another one. I could be wrong about that, but it's like I think it's just those two. But it's like we always get her the cherry ones because she loves those. She doesn't give a shit about the blueberry ones because she's just like, you know.
Mid.
But it's like the Ruffles Rovers ones. It's like all those are so good. It's like those are
I
really.
love them. Now, like the Ferrero Rocher, okay, I'm looking it up. There is coconut, then there's the hazelnut flavor, the hazelnut filled one. And there's like I think a wafer one. It's like filled with like wafer. It's so good. I love my favorite one out of the three is the coconut. I love anything with coconut in it. That's why I put almond joy on my list as well. That was my number 6. Love coconut. Like it's so good. But yeah, I would do anything to get my hands on Ferrero Rocher chocolates again. It's been a year since I've had anything since I've had anything with like Ferrero Rocher brand. It's so good, but they're so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least, hopefully, someone's got ideas for Valentine's Day if he's watching. Um, anyways, so that's gonna do it for our top 10 favorite candies of all time. Um, did any of your picks make the list? Let us know in the comments below what your favorite candy is. Candy is just one of those feel good snacks. Like, yeah, you may feel guilty for eating it once in a while, but you gotta treat yourself, and you gotta remember that, ladies and gentlemen. You need to treat yourself once in a while, even if that means eating snow caps every fucking day of your life for the next 10 days. That's what I'm gonna be doing for this fucking next 10
Oh
days.
God, I'm so full. It's like I gotta have another snow cap. It's just.
Oh my god. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. Now, before we sign off for the night, a couple things we need to discuss. Dystro, you've got song of the night. So, what's our song of the night?
I do. So I just listened to this not too long ago. It was like maybe like an hour or so ago. Let's be honest. So, Bowling for Soup, like 3 weeks ago on their YouTube channel, had released a song called "Hello Anxiety," and it's actually it sounds like like Bowling for Soup, like far none. It's got like a little bit of comedy in there, but it's like got like a good message behind it. And that's gonna be our song of the night because it's like everybody has anxiety. It's like you gotta go through work and you gotta do like daily tasks and stuff of that. It sounds like Among Us. It's like you gotta go through daily life with anxiety and stuff of that. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like you're gonna be fine on the other side. It's like. And it's like I think this song is like it could help probably with anxiety because like it's like it's a feel good song. It's by a well established band, and I think at the time of this recording, I think it's over 600,000 views, maybe a little bit more. I can't remember. I don't really know for sure, but that's gonna be our song of the night.
You heard it here, folks. So, Bowling for Soup. Hello Anxiety is the name of the song. So, if you guys want to hear that tonight, be sure to click on the top right hand corner of the video. When it pops up, there should be a link that'll take you to either the audio or the music video, depending on what I find. So, yeah, if you guys want to hear tonight's song of the night, please be sure to stay tuned to the very, very end of this episode. Alright, so since we got that out of the way, let's fast forward to what this Sunday's episode is going to be. So this Sunday, we're doing another Let's Talk episode. But we're not doing music. No.
Mm-mm.
We're doing someone very fine. Someone very calm and cool and collective. Very, very whatever. From wherever, you know him as Mr. Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy. Yes, we are doing
Yes,
Let's
sir.
Talk Orange Cassidy, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Actually, probably my favorite wrestler on the AEW roster today. I am so fucking excited to do this.
It's funny because it's like you actually got me more into Orange Cassidy because I seeked out like some of his like older stuff and all that stuff, and it's like he still does that gimmick to this day. Like when he did it like on the indies and stuff like that. It's like I know him from like Chikara and stuff like that because he was under a mask for like a lot of that run, and so to see him doing the current gimmick that he has now in a very big company and stuff like that, and also congrats on getting that title, by the way, Orange Cassidy, way to go, bud. Um, golf clap, golf clap, and it's like you've got me more into him now because it's like we keep bringing up like Orange Cassidy and Jericho feud, and the Orange Cassidy and whoever else feud and stuff like that.
Adam
It's like
Cole.
yeah, and Adam Cole and all that stuff, and it's like he's such a cool person, and it's like I wish like we could get him on the show just to pick his brain a little bit
Bro, I
because
would actually fucking cry.
it's just like whatever. It's just
I would be over here trying to keep my cool. Like, I'd be in fucking tears. Just like that man is like a huge inspiration for me. Like, he's so cool. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna save the rest of the mumbo jumbo here for the episode. So, if you guys are Orange Cassidy fans, just like me and Dystro here, and if you're a hardcore fan like myself, um, be sure to tune in this Sunday for our Let's Talk episode about Orange. Now, the reason why we're doing this during spoopy season is because Orange Cassidy is one of the most popular, kind of like, how do we want to put this? Most popular dressed up, like to be dressed up as for Halloween, especially as of like the past couple years, because he's been super relevant on the roster and on social media. Even I dressed up as him last year. And I didn't go trick or treating. I just dressed up as him to post it on social media. And I got a reply from him last year on Twitter. So, big flex. My hero replied to me last year. But I will save that for the episode. So once again, be sure to tune in this Sunday. It is going to be a fucking blast doing this episode. You're going to catch me live simping in action.
And I'm gonna have to just sit here and cringe for the next 30 or so minutes after all that, because it's like he's such a good individual too. It's like he's kind of like up there with like Mick Foley for me. Like if he did like charity stuff and that, like he'd just be like, it's just going to this charity and it's going to a good cause, and so that he just goes all philosophical. And like Chris Jericho's just like looking at him like, what? Just it's like it's gonna be a good episode. Let's just say that.
I am excited. But that is the end of tonight's episode. So if you guys stuck around to the very end, we greatly appreciate your support. Be sure to go follow us on social media by clicking on the link in the description below, which will take you to the link tree, which has everything you need, such as TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Dystro's gaming YouTube channel, and much more. So be sure to go follow us on social media also to stay updated with the podcast in case something goes wrong we cannot upload on the night we usually do. So that's it. And also be sure to go listen to tonight's song of the night. And thank you for listening. And we'll catch you guys this Sunday. Peace.
Peace.